the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. And the Sun Devils pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback still with the football. Finding space at the 20. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, ASU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Semifinal game with a pass. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made him to play the 29-yard line.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Running back with the football. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense. A man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. What a move in the open space. What a catch and run by the junior.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The pass rush closing in. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. It's a hard running there through a tackle. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed to the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but yet nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left side. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
So they'll spot the ball near the 15-yard line. Offense comes back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but he reaches the 3-yard line.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and first down.
On the run here, lets it go. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
And the Hilltoppers line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Hilltoppers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Western Kentucky, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. He gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
So second down after the incompletion. They're going to run it here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And there's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. Throws a stiff arm. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. They'll ride the back again here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a 1st down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
the Sun Devils are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw to the left. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Success the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. The Hilltoppers keep the football on the move.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Arizona State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they hand it off to the back.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, and another incompletion. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30.
needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Ball handed off. And they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. Breaks into open space. Picks it up himself and still going. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the handoff. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Here's the toss play now, running left. Runs through the defender. And that run produces a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. They know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks to the left, pass caught. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10. And the Sun Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Testing the right side here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, ASU. So the offense clicking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Picks up the 1st down and still going. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from...
He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Hilltoppers will send their punt team onto the field. It's a fake. Looking to throw. It falls incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. And the gamble doesn't work. Maybe they should have gone for it on fourth down, let the quarterback throw. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll try to sneak it here. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense retakes the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
A completion makes it second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Receiver makes the grab. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Not much on that play, brought down short. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Hilltoppers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
A deep shot to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Throws it to the right, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The Western Kentucky offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That pass is caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Design quarterback run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Hilltoppers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Now actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. This offense cannot be stopped. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. A shotgun run call. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up.
And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Hilltoppers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes...
No spike. He's looking to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to scramble. Ball fielded at the 45. They bring down the return on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, what a grab. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Clean toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Arizona State.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Good throw to the left. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They wrap them up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Hilltoppers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Stringing 1st downs together now. They've got it at the 48.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today.
Looking to throw it deep. That one is incomplete. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Using his legs on the scramble. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Spot lot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kurt, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the completion made. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Using his legs, it's Shabira. And the ball on the ground. The defense scoops it up. And they bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. It's a quick grab.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion sets up a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. As a design quarterback keeper. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. QB keeper all the way. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this fourth down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
Movement here from the tight end. Chewing clock with the running game. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. There's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
He's looking to scramble. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
I mean, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
He keeps it. QB draw. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
On the move now. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw and not
looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That ball snagged for a completion. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Hilltoppers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a target, and it's complete. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
A fourth down completion to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And the Hilltoppers starting a new series here on first and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. Could take it all the way. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.